I had a lot of experiences with a lot of animals growing up. I took care of some and befriended others. Around my last 2 years in high school, I took care and fed over 30 to 40 different stray cats. I am a cat and dog person by heart, but ever since my first pet, who was a cat, I became a cat person. This is him when we first brought him home. I decided the name along with my sister, Katsuki, or Suki, we call him for short.
Suki. Suki. Good. Suki. 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 Good one.
He was a little lost when he came crying in the car ride into our living room, but he had a lot of spirit with him and a lot of energy. Like all cats, he was curious on what holes across the living room. He got used to the first room and was let out later on. Suki explored and sniffed almost everything inside our house. He enjoyed the company we gave him, and he came at the right time when we needed love the most. This was during the low times of COVID in 2021. He grew on us very quickly, especially my dad. He loves my dad. Anytime Suki is mad or annoyed, goes and complains to my dad. From my experiences, from my experiences with a cat, honestly, quiet. From my experiences with a cat, honestly, people making cats as such bad animals or assholes is completely untrue. I like the respect that Suki holds on us just like we hold on him. Maybe it's just my cat, but he knows how he should be in certain situations. Suki is the reason I got into photography. In a month, my phone gallery is owned by this cat, and I wouldn't change it. My sister and I made Suki his own Instagram account because my mom loved the pictures. You can go check the page out if you like cats. I realized for the most part how dog lovers and cat lovers behave. It's legit just personality. Suki's personality matches with each and every family member of mine. We all love our personal space and not really an outgoing type unless need to be. I had a lot of conversations about cats and dogs. As much as I love dogs, I'm not a fan of the energy they bring, which is fine. Suki is an independent cat, who even used his own toilet correctly since day one. We didn't need to teach him anything new around the house. He just did his own stuff and we did ours, and we all get playful when the time comes, which is something that I like from an animal. Suki's main activity is observing. He just sits and looks around for hours, and it's honestly calming to watch. He's very much into observing everything. Even when I look at him, he looks like he knows something that we don't know. Low-key scary. Even though we didn't teach Suki anything, he understands us very well in our own language. He knows when to come and go, and when the food is going to come. He was never a greedy cat and barely even meows. My roommate questions me if he was mute, but he's just a silent, interesting cat. When people talk about loyalty, they question me about the scars I have in my hand and the bite marks, which doesn't bother me at all. I genuinely don't mind. The loyalty Suki gives us is that he trusts us in every way. He holds on to us and won't leave our side in any situation he thinks is bad. He is very introverted with other people and only acts like himself with us, which is enough to prove his love to us. He had his dark times where he had to be on his own without us due to some issues. We all reunited after it's done, and he cried out loud while holding my mom. My parents grown a huge attachment to him, as if Suki is their own son. My sister and I see him as our own brother. Suki has become the core of the family. All our calls with each other starts or becomes about how he is. It was a good thing Suki came to our lives, healthy as well. He's currently 3 years old, lives with me, away from my parents. My parents are very sad that he left, and it's very unfortunate, but I have high hopes for the reunion in the future. I try to take him on walks as much as I can while running my schedule with university and job and still maintain a good time with Suki. It's already been 3 years with this cat, and my whole family treat him like a baby, which isn't surprising since I'm the youngest in the family and they still treat me like a baby. I even got a tattoo of him in my right shoulder. I love Suki so much, and I'm making this video for all you cat people out there. I spoke to my mom a lot of the times about the idea of having my own shelter for stray animals, so I can take care of those dogs and cats. But all of the future animals that come my way won't go anywhere close to the love I have for Suki, for being my first and only. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you. Bye.